Hi everyone, welcome to Idea Board video classes. Today we are going to discuss about section formula. Section formula is of two types. First one is internal division. Second one is external division. Now we will discuss about internal division formula. Now come to the statement. Let A x1 y1 B x2 y2 are 2 points of a line segment AB and P x comma y is a point on AB which divides AB in the ratio m is to n internally. Then P equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now come to the proof of this formula. Now here P is a point on AB. This point P divides AB in the ratio m is to n internally. First draw the coordinate axis, then denote these 3 points in your xy plane. Now first draw the coordinate axis. Suppose this is x-axis, it is y-axis, their intersecting point is origin. It is denoted with O. What are the given points? A, B, P. Suppose this is the point A. Suppose this is the point B. Join the points A and B. Now, P is a point on AB which divides AB in the ratio m is to n internally. Now, take a point P on the line segment AB. Suppose this is the point P. A point coordinates are x1, y1, B point coordinates are x2, y2, P point coordinates are x comma y. Now draw a perpendicular from the point A onto y axis. Now this is the perpendicular from the point A onto y axis. What is the definition of x coordinate? The perpendicular distance from a given point to y axis is called x coordinate of that point. Here, what is the x coordinate of A? X coordinate of A is x1. So, this length is nothing but x1. Now, once again, draw a perpendicular from the point A onto x-axis. Now, this is the perpendicular from the point A onto x-axis. What is the definition of y-coordinate? The perpendicular distance from a given point to x-axis is called y-coordinate of that point. Here, what is the y-coordinate of A? Y-coordinate of A is y1. So, this length is y1. Now, if you denote this point with a letter M, this length and this length, both of them are equal. So, this is x1, so it is also x1. So, OM is x1. Now, come to the point B. Draw a perpendicular from the point B onto y-axis. Now draw a perpendicular from the point B onto y-axis. Now this is the perpendicular from the point B onto y-axis. What is the definition of x-coordinate? The perpendicular distance from a point, from any point to y-axis is called x-coordinate of that point. Here, what is the x coordinate of B? X2. So, this length is x2. Now, once again, draw a perpendicular from the point B onto x-axis. Now, this is the perpendicular from the point B onto x-axis. Suppose take this point as N. From the definition of y coordinate, can you guess this length? Here y coordinate of B is y2. So this length is nothing but this full length is y2. This full length will be y2. Now if you look at the diagram, this length is x2. So this length ON is also equals to x2. So distance between the points O and N is also x2. Next, draw a perpendicular from the point P onto y-axis. So draw a perpendicular from the point P onto y-axis. So this is the perpendicular from the point P onto y-axis. Now what are the coordinates of P? X comma y. According to the definition of x coordinate, this length will be taken as x. So distance from the point P to y-axis is called x coordinate of P. Here x coordinate of P is x. So this length can be taken as x. Now once again, draw a perpendicular from the point P onto x-axis. Now this is the perpendicular from the point P onto x-axis. Now denote this point as suppose R. Now from the definition of y coordinate, this length PR can be taken as y. So this full length will be taken as y. This is y. Now if you look at the diagram, this length is x, so this length is also x. Distance from O to R is also equals to x. So distance from O to R, it is also equals to x. Okay. Then draw a perpendicular from the point A onto PR. This is the perpendicular from the point A onto PR. Suppose denote this point as suppose S. Now draw a perpendicular from the point P onto BN. Now denote this foot of the perpendicular with a letter T. So this is the perpendicular from the point P onto BN. Now if you observe the diagram, there are two triangles in your diagram. First one is ASP. Another triangle will be PTB. Are these triangles are similar triangles? We will verify. Now here this angle is 90, this angle is also 90. Now here this line and this line are parallel. This line and this line are parallel. So this line acts as a transversal. We know that corresponding angles are equal. That is, in a transversal, corresponding angles are equal. See once again, this line and this line are parallel. So this line acts as a transversal. In a transversal, corresponding angles are equal. So these two angles are equal. These two angles are equal. So automatically this angle and this angle are equal. Now clearly ASP and PTB triangles are similar triangles. Now from the property of similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional. Now use that condition. Now these two triangles ASP and PTB are similar triangles. So triangle ASP, triangle PTB are similar triangles. So from the property of similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional. Here hypotenuse of this triangle will be AP divided by hypotenuse of this triangle will be PB. So AP divided by PB equals to AS divided by PT, AS divided by PT equals to SP divided by TB, SP divided by TB. Now what is the value of AP? Here P is a point on AB which divides AB in the ratio m:n internally. It means P divides AB in the ratio m:n internally means distance from A to P is m units and distance from P to B is n units. P divides AB in the ratio m:n internally means distance from A to P is m units and distance from P to B is n units. So in place of AP you can write down m, PB value is n. This equal to AS. From the diagram, what is the value of AS? Now this is AS. Now this AS is same as MR. Now what is the value of MR? Now this length OR is X. This length OM is X1. So this MR can be taken as OR minus MR. So see once again, we need the value of MR. MR can be taken as OR minus OM. What is the value of OR? That is X. OM is X1. So this part will be X minus X1. So MR is same as AS. So AS value will be taken as X minus X1. So it is X minus X1 divided by PT. Now look at the diagram. PT. Now this length will be required. Now this length is same as this length. So what is the value of RN? Now here distance from O to N is X2. Distance from O to R is X. So this Rn can be expressed as On minus OR. So On value is X2, OR value is X. So this value is nothing but X2 minus X. Rn value is X2 minus X means PT value is also X2 minus X. So it is X2 minus X. This equal to SP. What is the value of SP? Now this length will be required. Now look at the diagram. This length is Y1. So this length is also Y1. Now we need the value of SP. So this is the value of SP. Now how to calculate the value of SP? Now this SP can be taken as a PR minus SR. PS can be taken as a PR minus SR. PR is nothing but this full length that is Y minus SR. SR is nothing but Y1. So PS will be taken as Y minus Y1. So Y minus Y1 divided by TB. So this small portion will be required. So this part will be taken as BN minus TN. BT can be taken as BN minus TN. BN value is Y2. So it is y2 minus Tn. What is the value of Tn? Tn is nothing but y. So TB can be taken as a y2 minus y. So just here you are applying the condition of similar triangles. In a similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional. So AP divided by PB equals to AS divided by PT, that equals to, this is PS divided by BT. Now substitute the corresponding values. We are getting m by n is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x equal to y minus y1 by y2 minus y. Now first equating these two fractions, this is m by n equals to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x. Now do the cross multiplication. It is mx2 minus mx equal to nx minus nx1. Now bring this minus nx1 term from RHS to LHS. This is mx2 plus nx1 equal to, bring this minus mx from LHS to RHS. Then it will be mx plus nx. Take the common factor as x, m plus n into x. So therefore x value mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Next, equating these two, m by n and y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y. That is m divided by n equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y. Now do the cross multiplication. my2 minus my equals to ny minus ny1. Bring this minus ny1 term from RHS to LHS. my2 plus ny1 equals to, bring this term from LHS to RHS. So it is my plus ny. Y is the common factor. So it can be taken as m plus n into y. So therefore y equals to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So x value mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, y value my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. If you substitute this x and y values in your point P, therefore P point coordinates will be x. In place of x, you can write down mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. In place of y, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now this is the proof of the internal division formula.